All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button if it's available to you, and YouTube will help you along the way. As you saw by the title, we are going to be talking about some reggae boys abroad. Ethan Pinnock sings Chelsea. We're going to go through all of those players that played and a few that will be playing at this time. But because we have limited time as to how we can prepare and put out these contents, it has to fall in line with others, and then we have to catch up. And then, as you saw, the second round of the schoolboy football is up there. All right, so we have to start getting into those creases to make sure we can predict the main teams. As you know, the king of the predictions is here. All right, yes, so we have to start with the schoolboy football because a lot of good results came through, and we wanted to chop it up, both Dacosta Cup and also Manning Cup. All right, so what we did a poll over there, but obviously you know that you have some teams that are massively more popular than others, hence why I just place those three names and then put others, so you can vote if you don't believe that those teams are the main teams. All right, if you think that none of these teams are the best teams currently, then you don't have to pick them. You just pick others, because for me, you guys know who I think is the best team in the actual land, but I can't put them because they are not the popular ones, and that's the reason. All right, so let me start with bigging up the people in the chat. Float management in the building, massive respect. Sports Corner says big up to you, hope all is well. My brother Joseph Brown in the building, massive respect and thanks for the continuous support. So let me start with the article written in Sportsmark. They said KC stats draw first blood against Campion KT in second round Manning Cup action. Let me go through it. All right, last year's beaten finalists, which I don't take it as a beaten finalist because the keeper was kind of short, you know, that's why we should have taking that one. All right, St. Andrew Technical High School stats and Kingston College secure an advantage over Kingston Technical and Campion College as they registered contrasting victories in their respective first leg. Second round ISA and Digicel Manning Cup fixtures as Jamaica College on Strategy. All right, stats with a clinical second half display blanked Kingston Technical 4 goals to nil, which I told someone that that's exactly what will happen as well. But let me take myself out of this. All right, yes, 4-0. Courtesy of a brace from Richard Livingston, 58 and 81st, with Leon Brown, 58, and Xavier Gooden, which you know about him, the defender, in the 88, getting the others. All right, so congratulations to St. Andrew Technical. Keep on putting in respectable performances year in, year out. All right, should St. Andrew Technical be considered as one of the best footballing team in the land, because we have to start give St. Andrew Technical some respect, you know, because I saw you guys gave other teams respect very fast. But yet still, St. Andrew Technical been doing this for over 10 years consecutive, and yet still no one giving them that credit. So what say you? Let me know in the comment section. All right, let me move on to the others. Kingston College had things much more difficult and had to come from behind to edge Campion College 3-2 in the featured contests of the double header. All right, so Kingston College showcasing that what most of the Kingston College personnel usually used as excuse to say that this is the year of them rebuilding. Okay, well, they have gone on to become very good. So I don't know what to say when it comes on to Kingston College, because you guys said that they were rebuilding. You can't come and said this is the year that you're going to win it. All right, so I want to hear from the Kingston College personnel. They're going to turn up soon. All right, Brinjin says, JD, I heard YouTuber create a fake company so as to give you voting rights for JFF president. Can you confirm or deny? If yes, how smart of you? Okay, but you said YouTuber. Alright? You put you and then put the tuber after. So you wanted to say that it's me? Did something like that? Or what are you trying to suggest, Mr. Brain Drain? I cannot answer until you clarify what you're trying to say right there. Alright? Chris Smith, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Alright? I was asking questions about KC, you know. So Brain Drain, not because Calabar have not done much of these things you're trying to cut into the KC ear time. Brain Drain, stop being bad mind. Alright, yes. Take that, Brain Drain. Alright. Tyler, Falconer, 21st. And Diaz Les, 25th, gave Campion a handy lead. But Damario Daly, 59th, that's one of the players that we heard that we should watch out for. So good scouting there from Big Bad Richie. All right, O'Neill, Brian, 83rd, and Robert Seo are so 90 plus third minute responding for Kingston College. So that was good enough for them to take that lead right there. So congratulations to Kingston College winning that game. After playing out a goalless first half in the curtain raiser, stats came to life on the resumption and found the go-ahead goal 30 minutes in when Livingston converted from the 12-yard spot after Brown was felled by goalkeeper Jaheim Orr. All right, yes. So thanks to Sportsbox as well to give us much more of a detailed breakdown. All right, yes, a detailed one. Mr. Dre said daily Phoenix product. Oh my God, they are Jamaican products. All right, JD. I heard it was JD. Notice he did not deny. No, you wrote something and I read it, so I am saying, are you trying to speculate something? I have realized you in a brain drain. You're a smart chap, you know. You make up stories and for your liking to sit down in your sofa and kick up your legs to feel very good in yourself, that you create all sorts of animosity and drama. Yes, I am not going to get involved in those things because, as you know, we are foreigners. So let me continue and give everyone their credit. Desperate time calls for desperate measures. Oh my God. All right, people. All right, so let me give you some other results, all right, because we can't follow brain drain. So other results, as you know, Kingston Technical lost big to Big Bad Stats 4-0. Campion College lost 3-0 to KC. St. Jago High got blanked 2-0 from Georges. Georges coming through strong. I thought that they would have proven themselves, so they are proving themselves now, which is Georges. 2-0, good result. Jonathan Grant got blanked by Mona 4-0. What say you guys on that 4-0 jobbing of Jonathan Grant? Is it that Mona proving that they are better than what I gave them credit for? Let me know in the comment section, because I have said that they are not top 3 favorites for the Manning Cup, and we are going to get to the Dacosta Cup, people, so don't worry yourself. We have time today. We have structured the show for that purpose, so don't worry yourself. All right. Already conceding that Calabar flopped. All right. So let me know if you think that Mona rose up the table because we put them in 5th spot the other day, but now they are getting more convincing wins. So should we push them up the table to say that they deserve to be amongst the elite top 3? All right. Or you put them at the top? Let me know. All right. Yes. Because I know. I saw a man already throwing in his, oh, Mona, best thing. All right. Well, you have to give me. You have to call in and give me something. Don't just come and tell me all sorts of stories when I'm watching my metrics and it's not matching up. All right. So let me get the comments then. Brain Jane says, I agree. Calabar flop big time. Started very good, but wasted their time. All right. Mr. Revolution said, Mona, best team in Manning Cup. Massive respect, Joaquin Guzman supporting the channel. All right. As the match starts, Mona scored. All right. So they are saying that Mona looked the most impressive because they scored as it started. Stats had to dig much more deeper to get their full result right there. KC struggled. But what say you on the opponents? Because how much you factor the opponents as to why most of those teams never took the lead ASAP? Because you have to use those things to judge before you jump to say that Mona is the top team. And I'm not hating on Mona, I'm giving them their credit. You realize I put the spot there. All right. All right. Let me give you the rest of them. Then you have Tivoli Gardens. I drew with the Painland Massive, which is Haile Selassie I 0-0. All right, thought that Haile Selassie would have won this one, but kudos to Tivoli, picked up off where they left off last time around. Yes, and they're looking much more solid. All right, so they are going to be a challenge for most of the other teams to come. St. Catherine 2, Wolmer's 0. This was the game that we thought that we would have gotten some problems in, and look at it. St. Catherine took away Wolmer's soul. So anyway, we thought this would have been the upset, you know. We thought this would have been the upset, and it came to pass. All right, yes. So Wolmer's lost 2-0 to St. Catherine. All right, Idel, Excelsior never really touched the elite heights that we expected from them the last time around, because St. Andrew Technical took their souls in the first round. All right, so Idel 0, Excelsior 0, and Excelsior looks like they're going to take a little while before they do find that form that we expect from them. We come accustomed to expect from them. All right, Eltham 0, JC 3. All right, so Eltham looking strong and JC blanked them 3. So would that not say that you have to give them some, you have to put them atop of the impressive train? Let me know. Who were you most impressed with going forward? All right. Then we have Big Bad. Drew Ross in the building. Massive respect. KC prevailed. M Nation said, JD, the derby, are you doing a watch along? No, I will be watching it in my couch and doing other things because I have to come back for the girls' game in the night. So I will take that little time to gather all in information for the Reggae Boyz abroad tomorrow. All right, yes. Massive respect again, Joaquin Guzman in the building. But the next donation says KC 40s for life. All right, St. Andrew Technical for me, but say what you want to say. All right, yeah, man. So, who were the most impressive team for you guys? Let me know in the comment section. Who were the most impressive team for you? Let me move on to the other results, because you had a lot of results for inside the Dacosta Cup. All right, I'm going to pull it up for you right here. All right, so Dacosta Cup round of 16, Happy Grove got blanked by BB Co. No, not blank, but 3-2. 3-2 BB Coke took it. I expected them to win it. They won it right there. Cornwall College. Let me bring up the information on the screen so you can get to see it. All right. Let me move it right over here for you. As you know. All right. As you know, right there, people. All right, that should be good for you now. So, Happy Grove lost to BB Cook 3-2. Cornwall College lost to Stets All right, that's why I told them that the real CC was Clarendon College, but you guys never listened. All right, Cornwall College did well in the group stage, but when it comes on to the tough time, I thought that they would have gotten found some problems, and at the first hurdle they found Stets and got stung very, very bad. 3-2. All right, Manchester took Taki's Soul 4-1, and Frome defeated Port Antonio 1-0 right there. All right, let me move on to the next one because we have two page right there for you. I don't know why it's going so slow. Sorry about that, people, but I will try and get it back up on the screen. All right, let me give people and big up. Jeremiah, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Mr. Revolution, Mona and Clarendon is the two biggest team according to Mr. Revolution. So continuity does not count. And the results does not count because how are you taking stats out of it? You listen, I'm not going to argue with you. Jaden Williams said, don't look at big names. KC not good. All right. No, I have never said KC is good. I am just asking. Float management, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Brian Jane said, Anderson and Ricketts are the same. I think if Ricketts win, Spade will retain his position, which is good for YouTube. Oh my God. He's not even talking what we're talking at this point. Dintil, McGrath, 0-0. Garvey Maceo, Glenn Muir, we were keen in on this game because, as you know, the assistant coach for the Reggae Boyz, Coach Garvey Maceo, so expected them to improve from last season. Well, they have improved because last season they just fell to the wayside right after we saw some cracks in their armors early on. So they have improved. They got a good result against a strong team, which is Glenmuir. So 1-1. That is a good start. Then you have William Nib. Got a result against Central, I think, first. And then now they came up against Christiana, but they got turned over by Christiana. William Nib struggled started off poor in the group stage, then got some big wins as it goes, and looked and fell off after as well. So William Nib this season Atan Cole for me based on how I saw the results went. Alright, Christiana took the 3 points right there, which is 3-2. And then you have Clarendon College blanked Mile Gully 2-0, and you know Clarendon College, they have always turned out to be a strong unit. Alright, yeah man. So those are the results, people. So let me know based off what you saw, who you think is the best team. I think in the Manning Cup, I think I am going to go with JC based on what I saw. They're still slight number one. JC. They are slight number one. Then I have to say St. Andrew Technical, number 2. Think they are proving themselves that they are number 2 at this point. St. Andrew Technical, number 2. And after that now, that's where we have some little problems. Alright, I'm going to try and get that over here for you. 1 second. That's where we have the slight little problems here and there, people. Alright, that's where we have the slight little problems. Because George's, I have for me, I think George's looks good, all right, and for me I think George's takes the 3rd spot, people. All right, so St. George's takes the 3rd spot for me. St. George's takes the 3rd spot for me. So they're gonna prove themselves as it goes. All right, St. George's take the 3rd spot for me. All right, and I will move Mona up above KC. So Mona will take the 4th spot from me. Alright, see that I'm not being biased, people. Alright, so Mona will take the 4th spot from me, and KC will take the 5th spot. Alright, so KC dropped down a little. Obviously they have time to improve and return to see, let me see some more from them. Alright, so those are the top 5 teams in my order in the Manning Cup side. And in the Dacosta Cup side, Clarendon College, we could have said that before a ball was actually kicked, to be honest. But obviously, you have to do it on the pitch. So Clarendon College took a #1 spot. All right, #1 spot for them. Blessing Rich Star, how are you doing? Is that the same stats team? No, I think they have changed a few players, but most of it, like the Goodens and those guys, are still there. Alright, so they still have a core, and remember they have the coach, and the coach always go through his same plan. So it's like a family thing there. If you go to stats and know how they do run things, you tend to always get that same feeling, even if they do change a few pieces. So stats kind of run off family and continuity. That's why I'm surprised that people not giving them the credit that they do deserve. And they might just go one better and take it, you know? Yes, so that's my top 5. So I want to hear from Mr. Revolution. He's dusting off his fingernails now to start cursing out. All right? Yeah, because he says Mona is the top team in the competition. And I say, hell no. Alright, yes, stop disrespecting JC and my school. Alright, One Love says, blessings, JD and Imax family, massive respect. Guzman says, wait, Garvey play and draw. Wow, they looked so impressive. Assistant coach still, yes man, I think he's still around there, and they are looking better. No, last year they never looked so good, you know, and they got turned over easier. Alright, yes. So for me, like all of the results, makes it more entertaining. So I'm expecting to see St. Catherine. You get me? Because they came out of Mona's group and they lost both legs to Mona. The first one they complained and say that things never went their way. And then after that, people, they lost to Mona again. So you can't lose 2 times and then use excuse. Alright, so that is, you have to give Mona their credit right there, period. Alright, yes, you have to give Mona their credit, period, right there. Alright, yeah man. So that's my top 5. The best school for me, people, the best school for me in the land, I think it's going to come back to the #1 school again in football in the country. The #1 school in football in the country is Clarendon College, people. We have to be honest to ourselves. Their level of football quality is elite. Retention, passing, completion, it's goddamn elite. Preparation of players, football in education overall, it is miles above almost everybody. So sometimes you can have one-off players that are incredible and do something against them, but if you're going to come as a team and with a system, very rarely you're going to beat them. So I think Clarendon College takes it at this point, the best team in the land. The second best team in the land, I would say JC. I don't know why you guys not getting notifications, but we have to do our job. I don't, if people don't turn up, I still entertain myself, do my hard work that I have on my paper, and that's what people can't tap, the entertainment that I do bring with the knowledge, you know. So regardless of people turn up, they will get it after, you know. So I am good. Sunday nights when I'm done, I go back to my business and do my thing. But thanks for passing through Real Baller. Massive respect. Alright. Unlike developed countries like the USA, conflict of interest is an accepted part of Jamaican culture. It is something to desire. Okay. Alright. Bless yourself, Jason Guna. And let me move on. And not JC. No, JC is not the best team. It is Clarendon College. We have to be honest. Alright. Because you have to look at the stretch. How long are they dominating? And not just dominating one side, but both sides. Alright? And what we saw from them, their football kind of more dominant than JC's football. I think JC looks good, but they are still beatable. For me, CC looks more unbeatable than JC. I don't know if you guys agree, but that's what I am seeing now. So I expect CC to win it all again. And I still expect JC to fight to win it, but stats can beat JC. Georges, I think, can beat JC. I am not 100% sure if Mona can hold out, but Mona can score a few and then maybe hold out to beat JC as well on their best day. But I'm not so convinced on the same problem that they had last year. I think they have the same problem this year again. But they're still scoring. So you can't beat a team that's scoring. So I think that Mona could beat JC as well. But I put them the lowest out of the three that I think can beat them. Over the next side, I think CC will beat majority of the teams because they're going to suffocate them. And what I keep on saying to most of my Jamaican people is that having possession of the ball, you create more chances, but you also nullified that little one glance that a team can have against you. And that's why I do believe that they are the best in the land, because they keep the possession from you, then stifle you to take it back. So that little hole for error is not there in their armor, and I think JC does have that. All right. What kind of Kingston man are you, JD? Okay, well, I can't be biased. You tell me to watch football and analyze the football. So because I'm from Kingston, I should tell lie. So, no, this is the same Jamaican mentality when we are doing Concacaf content, you know. I should tell a lie that Jamaica is better than every team. And now it's inside Jamaica now, so you can't say we should not pick up for a team. So you're saying that I should pick up for the region that I'm from. Oh my God. Last year I told you that Malachi Douglas was the best player. He got the best player. And CC was the best team. They got the best team. I can't lie to you. I have to look at the football. And that is what I'm getting. Alright? Mr. Revolution said, JD, St. Catherine beat Woolmers and Mona beat St. Catherine both times. I've just mentioned that. Mr. Revolution, I've watched them and I mentioned it as well. Alright, good lord, I gave Mona its credit. JD, tell them which school is the best. Just coming back from my run in a CC t-shirt. Oh my God, the problem start. JD, on the Manning Cup side, from the matches I've watched, I would say Stats is the best. But I still gave JC because I do believe that they have slightly of a better control of the games, as in retention, but not as high as CC, but more than Stats. That's why I give JC the slight edge over them. You get me? Yes, that's why. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone says Stats is better than JC, and that's why I said Stats can beat JC this year. All right. Agree. CC is the number one in the country. Yeah, man. I don't know why Brain Drain fighting me. I heard people suggesting Isaac Aiden might be playing for us. Okay, alright, we're not going to talk about that. Whisper was the best player. I don't think so. I think so. Whisper was one of the best players. You had several players that brought way more than what Whisper brought to a team. So that's why Whisper's style never transcended into winning the trophies, because it was good, but it good to a point. That's how we talked about retention in the ball of play. KC couldn't retain the football. Hence why they got dominated by most of the bigger teams on the ball, because they had to rely on one wing and flank plays. You understand me? So Whisper was good in his own rights, but when it comes on to football and influential on the football team, I don't think he was the most influential player on a football team to gain the results, especially in majority of the big matches. You have to give that to Malachi Douglas, and you have to give that to the midfielder boy in the JC team. There were more injuries, so I think I had to go. The two best players were more injuries of the teams them. So they impacted the games by dictating the tempo of how they press and how they retain the ball. Alright? Well, listen to me. That's why I word it different, you know. Because I realized that you guys only look at football at one way. Remember, you know, the same problem that we saw in Whisper the other day in the international football is the same problem he had in Manning Cup, but you guys never listened to me. And that's why I've always come out to be more accurate than Nuno. You get me? Yes, because when I use feelings, I am using data to tell you what's going on. All right, big up yourself, Brian Burke. Massive respect. Eric Sewell said Whisper saved KC last year. KC was no match for CC otherwise. Mona, massive respect. Up, Jamaican Guna. Whisper was by far the best player last year. That is not true. And if you go on footballing metrics, you're going to come back and say what I'm saying as well. All right? Whisper single-handed the killer of CC. Okay, how much matches they played, Mr. Revolution? Just come on, man. So why he couldn't just do it and get them over the line? It couldn't happen because we are talking about people that's controlling games. So Malachi Douglas was equally as effective, if not more effective than Whisper last year in their team. And that's what I said. I'm going to stick with it, people. All right? Yeah, man. He's on the list of people, but he's not the most effective player last year. Cost all no want. All right. Brain said Chelsea man who plays for the national team. How far do you think Douglas will go? Just another great SBF player. Okay. All right. So disrespecting the youth. All right. Cool. All right. I gave Whisper his credit, and gave the next youth his credit, But I try to say the youth is just a hype up manning up player. All right. Cool. It's understandable. I hear you guys. All right. Whisper fans will take JD's comment as a slight attack. No, I've talked about footballing metric just a while ago, and I know it goes in Jamaica. They're not going to listen to me. They just want to hear a bag of madness and not footballing. Nothing. You get me? So I'm just telling you as it is, people. Alright? Yes. Whether or not Malachi Douglas not reaching anywhere, because all of them foolishness there, that is what we're going to take as gospel. Okay? I am talking about what happened in the damn game. Alright? So stop it. Madness your talk, Shined. Oh my God. Alright. One of the highest IQ players last year was Malachi Douglas. Argue with me now, no Sports Center. Tell Sports Corner. Argue with that now. One of the highest IQ players last year was Malachi Douglas. Argue with me right there. Malachi Douglas, the defender from JC, and Pella Wilson's son, three of the highest IQ players I've seen in the Manning Cup last year. You want to argue with me with that? No, let me see if you pick that now. And IQ is a part of football, and IQ is a part of the game. Alright? So let me hear you challenge that one now. Oh my God. JD, no Kingston people like to hear when country school play, but okay, Eric Sewell. See, that's how they are. Realize, man, I'm in agreement. We need the best to compete with Mexico, USA, and Canada. Malachi is a very good baller. Alright? Yeah, man. none of them can't fight with that, all right? So IQ is one of the main reasons you get out of tight problems, all right? Yes, and they were the three best IQ players I saw. A few more. The wing player on CC was a good player as well. In terms of reading the game, nobody talked about him last year, but he was one to look out for as well. Alright, my goodness, I can't believe the little show turned out into this set of drama. Wow. Alright, guys, smash the like button. Let me see how much likes on the big bad video. 36 likes. Wow. Alright, they are shadow banning our channel. Wow. Alright, 36 likes, and we are 33 minutes. Oh my God. Wow. I can tell you guys, Unu can't make it in a scouting. One thing I know. Mr. Revolution, he can't make it nowhere near a football field. Same as the scouting. Believe me, your player them not reach nowhere. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Let me just leave it right there. Malachi, big up. Jason Guna said Jamaican talent scouts disregard football IQ in their evolution of players. Or evaluation, I should say, of players. Alright. Sese, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Malachi Douglas still playing Manning Cup. Whisper is on his way to Chelsea. There is no comparison. Well, for me, I look at football different, and I know the truth. Alright, so I will not argue with you. Alright, I will still give Malachi Douglas his credit and give Whisper his credit. But I can still say, even today, Malachi Douglas possesses a lot of skills that Whisper not even close towards as yet in football. Alright, yes, so I have to give both of them their credit and say keep on pushing. You never may know if Malachi Douglas will get a move to Barcelona next time. Not saying that is true, but I am just putting it out there. You never know. Alright, so stop putting down the next youth. Give the next one a credit as well. Key question, him skill, him fast, him bust lace, him kick ball hard. Alright, yes, one off. Alright, so give the man them credit, people, man. I don't know why we stay like that. Just because I'm giving a next Jamaican barn. Maybe he's a countryman. That's why I want to eat the man. Gee, yo, Kingston. You know, so we think it's Kingston are the world. Guys, you think it's Kingston are the problem for Jamaica, right? If we can just make Kingston disappear. You think Jamaica would be a better place? If we take away Kingston and St. Andrew. just a conversation. If we get rid of Kingston and St. Andrew, you think Jamaica would have been a better place? Even though you have Moby going on bad, but it's all the influence of our the Kingstonians. You know, I think that we are the biggest problem in Jamaica. You know, what say you? If we get rid of Kingston, you think Jamaica would be a better place? Because I'm noticing something. You know, I want to hear people's take. If we get rid of Kingston. People, what say you? If we get rid of Kingston, how are we looking after that? You think that Jamaica will be better done? You get rid of Kingston. Yeah, man. Then Mackenzie, he's a good player. I think he still needs some development, but I think Sports Corner, he is ahead of players that we are hyping up now in his footballing IQ. That is the thing that I like about the player. You get me? His positioning awareness. That is something that most Jamaican players are lacking. So when I see a little player like that, regardless of which other part of his skill sets not developed, you can take him and put him places and he be more successful than a lot more other players. So Denzel McKenzie, that's what I like about the player. Alright, that's what very, very smart player on the football field. That's what I like, and that's what I want to see in a lot more Jamaican players. That's what I like about Blake. That's what I like about Malachi Douglas. Yes, so that's what I want to see more. You know. Yeah. Let me know if you agree with that, Sports Corner. Yeah. That would be the best thing for Jamaica, RJ says, to get rid of Kingston and St. Andrew. Yes, man. Guys, I'm from Kingston and St. Andrew, you know. But, yes, man, if we get rid of ourselves, I think Jamaica might be a better place, yeah. Little 10, good last season. I see him has a mad shot on the football brain. Yeah, man. Good player, man. Good player. I think those are the players that we need to start push out. Even yesterday, I was talking on a ladies football, and it's always these players Jamaican people push out. You can't say Jamaican people, but I have to say Jamaican people just the same. But it's always a specific type of player who hype up. Because yesterday I was watching Buckley. She failed to control 97% of her balls. And I am over here telling you that the next two players are better than her are by a good stretch, you know. By a good stretch, you know. The one from foreign, better than her by a good stretch. But the next two from Jamaica are better than her by a good stretch as well. But I don't know if it's just the explosive running up and down, try to dribble. But those are the type of players we tend to gravitate towards. But the other players are doing their jobs, you know, and you're not seeing it. So I think that's our problem. We think we like to jump on to the flashy players, them, you know. Yes. Guzman, big up. Warrior 777 says, morning JD, and all crime is and all crime is all over the island. So you're fighting for Kingston now. We should keep Kingston in the country and not erase it. All right, Warrior 777. All right. Revolution said JC have a player named Giovanni Taylor. He is really good. I heard about him. People send it in. Yes. Buckley has regressed due to lack of coaching. I think that the girls them were Andreen. Andreen was better than her from day one. But you guys just never looked at the football inside. You're just looking at the flashy side. I think so. Guys, don't turn JD show in a country and town war. Yeah, it's always like that because every time I come here and tell the truth, them say me's a sellout to Kingston. So and the Jamaica, full Jamaica side on the Concacaf, I'm a sellout to Jamaica. And when it's as full Jamaica and Jamaica, I'm a sellout to Kingston. So I guess I'm just a sellout, you know. What happened to Atkinson? Atkinson is in the main team. Yeah, she's there in the main team. I don't. She's okay, but I don't think she's one of the best players either. I think the two players then that we think that is the best players. They are not. Davia Richards is better than both of them. Andreen Smith is better than both of them. Akila Johnson, I think she's going to progress faster than them as well. Powell is better than both of them as well. So I think you have a lot of players that are actually better than them. You know, but it's because of our culture and why we can't get those players getting opportunity. You know. Jamaica can't do without our Kingston. Alright, Ron Malcolm. Romy and Newman, big up yourself. Romy and Newman said, I believe so. If we get rid of Kingston and St. Andrew, Jamaica will be a better place. I actually believe so, you know. Coming from Kingston, I think we should find a nuclear and boom it up, you know. And take out the people and boom it up. No, if you take out the people and boom it up, you know, it might not work out. So we have to boom up a lot of people too as well. Alright, so guys, 41 minutes of the smoking football, schoolboy football. Love what we saw. As I said, JC #1 in Kingston, St. Andrew Technical #2 in Kingston, St. George's #3, Mona #4, and KC #5. In the Dacosta Cup, Clarendon College #1, and Clarendon College the best team overall in the land. That's my take. So let me know in the comment section what say you. Romian says, Newman says, JD, Kingston is the capital of Jamaica, and when you check the tourism states, how many tourists go there? None, not so much. Let me say one and few, not so much. He plays for Cavaliers, was considered to bring in some serious funds and transfer market. Okay. Hush Puppy, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. So let me move on to the big bad Ethan, Pinnock, and the rest of the guys. And we have Ethan, Pinnock, Jamalo, Omari Hutchinson, Daniel Johnson, Michael Hector, Greg Lee, Kira Anderson, Clark, Connor Boys Clark, Mariappa to talk about. Alright, for the rest of the show. Alright, still hit the like button as you come in, share and subscribe. The bad mind can't stop with people. And later we will be back to watch Guatemala versus Jamaica. Long time Jamaica don't win a game. So hopefully they can actually do something tonight, you know. Alright. You can't come back a while, Tom. You see people threatening me because I said Kingston are the worst place, you know, and them cause a problem. Oh, for them say, I can't come back a while, Tom. Alright, Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, JD, what you think about the new girls' integration into the first team? Did you see anybody? I guess you never watched the show yesterday, Marcus, because I pointed out 5 players, 5 to 6 players. The keeper, she looks nice, very nice. She made some critical saves, yes. But I wouldn't put her in it because we have Snyder and we have big bad Spencer. So she can't get in the game over none of those girls. Yes, so she would make the team for me. But the back 4, I would say Zoe would have come back in. What's her name again? The 2 days person. Both of them make my team, and the two centre backs make it in. Even with the two errors, they look like they can advance to the main team. And the strong Walker girl, and maybe the striker, we will consider the striker in the team. But at least 6 of them look like they can transfer in the team. All right, yes. JD, yeah, JD, tell Russia to send something there for them. Okay. Warren, big up yourself. Thanks for being a massive respect. Alex says, and Gray, JD, him score the winning goal. I will talk about Gray separate. You know, but sometimes we never put Gray on it. But you're right, because we have to do our best 11 by tomorrow evening. So that is true. Thank you very much, Alex. Warrior 777 says, so JD, we have 3 squads. Yes, we have 3 squads at this point. 3 squads. Brian Jane said, is Jude Bellingham best player in the world right now? No. He is definitely up there as the best midfielder, but not the best player in the world at this point. Alright. Without Kingston, Jamaica would be forgotten. Jamaica ceased to exist without Kingston. Point blank and period. Eve Imaxit Apri. Father help Kingston. Oh my God. Oh God. All right. I'm very sorry about that. Marcus says, thanks. Yeah, man, no problem. We got it, man. All those girls need to play netball and leave football to Shaw, Spence, etc. That's what Brain says. Jesus God. All right. The Saudi League is full with talent. All right. So anyways, we talk about our true talismanic figure, Mr. Ethan. World class, better than all the defenders. Pinnock. Alright, yes, man. As you saw there, big bad Chelsea, after just dusting out Arsenal, and by some accident, Wasteman Sanchez gave back big hype up defensive central, rice and peas, a free goal. Yes. Made them turn up back in that game. But this week, this video, it looks like I'm gonna get a bunch of beating, you know, because every single topic I've touched on, I seems to be beating somebody. Oh my God! So the Arsenal man come beat me up now. So anyways. All right. Send the people in Kingston to live in Gaza, and Jamaica would be a better place. Yeah, man. RJ, big up yourself. Right? Yeah, man. Rice and peas. All right. I was just describing the last game and what took place. You know. Yes, but Arsenal should have never ever gotten a point out of that game. That is just the facts. Arsenal was trash last week. Alright, yes. CFAS Award, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Yes, rice and peas mean is good. Alright, oh my God. Alright, you know what? Alright, white rice. White rice got a ball from Sanchez, you know, to give back Arsenal some belief, you know, yes. But anyways, now, Ethan Pinnock, one of the most consistent defenders you have in the Premier League, as you saw, had a 8.2 yesterday. 8.2 yesterday. 90 minutes played, 1 goal, as you saw there. 8 clearances, 1 block shot, 2 tackles, and 1 dribbled pass. Ground was 3 of 5. Aerial was 5 of 6. Last possession, just 6 times, having touched the ball 47 times, and completed 28 passes out of 33, which is 85%. Long balls, 3 out of 5. Shots on target, 1, the one that scored, and 1 of 1 dribbling. So quality from Ethan Pinnock, and he is the captain 2nd week in a row as one of the best players. Last week he got outshined by Shamar Nicholson, but this week the boss took back his crown. I don't think you have nobody will win it this week. Even without them playing, they are not going to win it unless they score a hat-trick. Straight up. Marcus says, alright, tough Rudy, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Alright, so this is Ethan Pinnock. 8.2, I give Ethan Pinnock a 9. based off his performance. All right, a 9. All right, a 9 there, and it's a captain for the Jamaica team. All right, captain. Let me move on to Mr. Jamal Lowe. Jamal Lowe, obviously, he was not called for a while now. He keeps putting in some good performances, you know, all over the place. If they do put him in a deeper line role, he seems to turn up just the same and do his job. All right, as you saw there, Blackburn Swansea. Swansea won 1-0. 90 minutes played for Jamal Lowe. 39 touches and accuracy and passes 12 of 14, 86%. 3 big key chances created. 1 of 1 long ball and 2 shots block. Attempted 3 dribbles, completed 2 of that, and the ground duels 6 out of 10, and he lost all 7 aerial duels right there. Possession lost in the game is 8 times and was fouled twice, committed 2 offsides, had 2 clearances, 1 block shot, 2 interceptions, 2 tackles, and 1 clearance off the line. So his defensive department solid. All right, yes. So Jamal Lowe putting in some good shifts. So for people that says Jamal Lowe does not work, this proved here that he works. All right, so maybe it's you have to call in question what the coach is doing for him not to work, but based on what I saw, he's working. All right, so give him his credit right there. Big up Omar Foley, massive respect. All right. Says Eton needs to move to a top 4 team in the EPL. Agreed. Bailey still not start today, Jaja, but we had said it. They said who come here and tell us him a bad up with, and Bailey have to start and all sort of madness. JD, don't forget Wes Harding. We talked about Wes Harding already. We will put him on it again. So Jamal Lowe makes the cut. 7.6 from Jamal Lowe. All right, yes. You have Mr. Omari Hutchinson. Omari Hutchinson. All right, Omari Hutchinson. I can't fault him for any move. Omari Hutchinson keeps progressing. All right, so we can't complain. This youth just keep on doing his thing. As you saw, the more matches, he's still over 6.5 average. Played 77 minutes. Again, in a win, yet again, 77 minutes. As you saw there, he had 52 touches. His passing was 74%. Completed 17 passes of 23. Created 1 key pass there. Puts in 5 crosses. Never completed any of the 5. Long balls, 2 out of 3. And shots blocked, 3. Alright, dribbles attempted 3. Completed 1 out of that. Ground duels, 4 of 12. Aerial duel, he lost to 1. Last possession of the ball 20 times, which a little bit high. Alright, it's a little bit high. No go around. Committed 1 foul. And on the defensive side, 2 interceptions, 3 tackles, and 1 dribble pass. Alright, so you saw that these guys are getting improved. They are tracking back and getting better. As fitter they do get, they are looking better and better. Alright. Ethan Pinnock related to Snoop Dogg? I don't think so. So that is Mr. Hutchinson on the radar then. And then we have a man that does not get the credit of the Jamaican fans, because I think they don't look at what he actually does. Alright, so Daniel Johnson again turned up big. Daniel Johnson left his form for the Jamaica national team and came straight over into his main team. So Daniel Johnson, for people that talks about Daniel Johnson not starting, Daniel Johnson is starting week in, week out in several different positions. Alright, yes. So Daniel Johnson, Stoke, getting better. They had a 2-0 victory over Middlesbrough. Daniel Johnson played the entire 90 minutes. And another assist registered for Daniel Johnson. Again, 42 touches. His passing was 84-32 out of 38. 2 key passes created. 3 crosses slammed in, completed 1. And the big chance, obviously, it is the assist just the same. Alright. Ground duels, 1 of 2. Aerial duel lost both of those. Last possession 8 times, committed 1 foul and completed a tackle. But he's playing advance of the pitch, which is in his natural attacking midfielder role. Alright. And for me, Daniel Johnson is one of the most informed player for Jamaica, period. Alright. Since he left, He had 2 assists since he left Jamaica team. He just followed into all his games, doing the same thing over and over. So Daniel Johnson makes the cut in the starting 11 for Jamaica so far, unless others can put in some good shifts for me to take him out of that. Alright, we had Kira Anderson and Clark, both of them not in their main team. So if people want to demote them coming next selection, that could be something that we could talk about, you know. But if we don't have people in those positions, then that's the way it goes. Alright, yes. So we had Michael, Hector, and Greg Lee. Greg Lee continues his solid form. Alright, his solid form. This time, they failed to get the win, I think. Yes, 2-2 draw, as what I've remembered, with Wicombe. Played 90 minutes. 3 clearances, 1 tackle, 2 times dribble pass. Ground was 2 of 5. Herald was 3 of 5. Last possession 11 times with 47 touches. Accuracy in passing 73%, 16 of 22. Key passes created 3. Crosses 4 out of 6 completed, which was very decent from him. And shots on target was 1. Alright, dribbles attempted 2, completed 1 out of that. So big ups to Greg Lee, continues his good form. Yes, let me see. Lambert only played 18 minutes. Do you think he should get called up next window? If you don't have someone in his space, then he should always get called. But if you have somebody in that space, or someone doing well, then you could look at it, you know. Michael Miller did kind of lock down Omari Hutchinson, Lee Young says. I told them go and read what Preston coach and Stoke City coach says about DJ. Eric Sewell said, JD, Aston Villa coach know how to use Bailey. Yeah, but it's fun. It's fans, which is Singh and those guys, and the Bailey pillar man them. They tend to think that they know everything. So yeah, you have to always leave them to their own belief. You know, yes. All right. So people. Mariappa yet again. Mariappa keep on putting in some good performances. But obviously, remember, he is playing in a lower league, so I could understand how you evaluate not putting him in. But Mariappa, he keeps on putting in some good performances. So Barrow drew with Salford, and it was solely down to Mariappa putting in a stellar performance again, showcasing that he can do a job. 90 minutes played, 6 clearance, 1 interception, 1 tackle, and 0 time dribble pass. 3 of 3 ground duels, 2 of 3 aerial duels, 7 times possession lost, was fouled twice, 84 touches completed, 94% passing accuracy, which is 61 of 65. Tried 1 cross, 1 long ball, failed both of those, and that's it for Mariappa. Alright, Wes Harding, as you heard, that Wes Harding scored the last time. Alright, yes. Yes, pillar man, them, yes, the pillar men. Yes, you have a pillar man that from I run him off my channel, the guy takes a set on me. I don't even have to call his name because he's so stupid. Not if his brain cells can't comprehend reality. Yes, that man, from I ran him off my channel, 1 year later the man still talk about me just the same. And I don't even pay this lunatic any mind. You know? Yes. Romeo Newman said, JD, what you think about Spurs coach? He's honest. And he can keep people honest, and that's all they want majority of the time. Give people the truth and let them process it themselves. And Pastor Koglu, he's doing just that, and he's going to keep on getting the best out of them. Their squad is not strong enough to maybe push it on, but because they are not playing any other competition, maybe that will help them to push them as far as possible. But I think with other competition dies down, other teams will keep on picking up and getting stronger than them. So hopefully, if they can amass as much points as possible, that will help them. JD, what's the reason behind Anderson not playing? I'm trying to research it, but I've not gotten it, so I'm not going to lie to you. All right? Yes. So, people, we are going to leave the show at 1 hour, 1 solid hour. We have jam-packed all information in it for you. So let me know. All right, 1 hour big bad show. Smash right in. We're going to have part 2 tomorrow, and part 2 tomorrow will be a longer one. All right, so don't worry yourself. We're in-house, so we will give you part 2. All right, so thanks yet again. All right, yeah, big up Newman. Yeah man. So thanks yet again, people. Keep on smashing the like button, share and subscribe. Alright, what is the name of your company? Imaxit. Brethren, I have nothing to do with Jamaica's drama. You realize I don't build stupid video talking about Jamaican politics every day. I do football because we are doing football. We're in a football category, not a politics category. You know, so I don't go the cheap way out and the easy way out. Never, brethren. So I will not. I don't even really care about no election and those stupid things. I'm the last man on planet Earth to do these things. All right, so let me get that straight. You're not seeing me doing those things, none at all. I just try to educate the people as to what someone says and just move on from it and go on straight back to our football. Yesterday I was covering the girl football brain. You realize that I'm the only one followed that up because it's actually something that I can get facts out of. You know, I can't just sit down every day talking about a bunch of fictional characters, you know, which makes no logical sense. You know, yes, and then we run around la land and act like we're saying something for 50 hours. No, that's not me, Brenjan. You see me and you know me, I'm an honest person. Don't cheat the fans them. Stay on topic and stay in reality always, because that's what people like about what I do bring. I bring sense to the Jamaica space. You know, but I can be equally as effective anywhere else in the world. I can't say the same for the space, and I will always be that person. So people, Big Bad Stats took second spot, JC took first spot, Mona down to fourth, but they are up 1 place from fifth. KC down to the 5th spot. Clarendon College first spot, and the first spot in the entire country as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And another banging video. Big up yourself, Brenjan. Big up everybody that came in and chop up it the right way. Alright. You love compare yourself too much. Alright, Travis. I was answering to brain drain. So listen well. Alright, I've cleared myself because Brain Jane was trying to say that I am influencing in elections, and I had to make sure I clarify that I don't waste my time. I am a footballer and a footballing coach and try to get education, not try to sell drama and mix up. That is not me. Okay, alright, that's what I was trying to say to the man. So I don't know why you get it said me I compare myself with other vloggers. Now I was comparing myself as to what I do. If you want to take it other way, that is your problem. Alright, yes people, so take your time and we are going to get the other stats for the players them and see what they're doing, because that is our job in this space and also other spaces. Peace out, take care, bye bye.